What's up guys, it's Argon657 here. Today I bring you another Pokemon Ultrasun Ultimate Wi-Fi battle. This battle is going to be against SixftHax. His channel is in the description below. So today we're going to have a roulette battle. And so he's going to lead off with his Rotom, and I'm going to lead off with my Golisopod. And I'm going to be able to go for the first impression, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to stay in, but I'm just going to go for the first impression anyway, just in case. Even though it's most likely he's going to switch out, but he's going to go into his Charizard. And I have no switch-ins right now to this Charizard. Three of my Pokemon are weak to grass types. But I also don't have a switch in general. So he's going to go for the Fire Blast and miss. He does hit the first Fire Blast. It's going to do a lot of damage to my Dhelmise, and I'm able to get off a Shadow Claw. So I'm able to weaken the Charizard at least. Now if he had missed another Fire Blast, I would have been able to knock him out with the Shadow Claw. And he's going to go to his Roserade. And he's going to end up withdrawing though, because he kind of figures that I may be a Zoroark, so he's going to go into his Alolan Muck, and I'm going to go for the Night Daze. Now, he's going to make a good play and go for the Pursuit, so that way he can tell if the Pokemon I have is a Zoroark or not. So he's going to go for the Pursuit and get the Poison Touch, so that'll definitely tell if it's Zoroark or not. So, I'm going to go to my real Roserade, and I'm just going to set up some spikes, because at this point, the only way that I could possibly deal with his team is if I go for a layer of spikes. So, yeah, so he's going to go for a Gunk Shot, which was pretty good for him. If he had missed, though, it would have been nice, too, because I would have been able to get up a third layer of spikes as well, but I'm only able to get up 2 layers of spikes, so it's very unfortunate, though, but at least 2 layers of spikes is better than no entry hazards at all. So now I'm going to go into my Golisopod, and I'm going to go for the first impression, because I'm going to be able to deal a lot of damage to his team with just first impression. Yeah, so I'm going to go for the first impression, and what I should have done was sacked my Zoroark, because I didn't really need it, because he still had the Alolan Muck and all that, so what I should have done was switched out, but I decided to stay in and see what move he was going to go for, and he ended up going for the Z move. So unfortunately, it's going to bring me down to red, but I do activate the red card, so he's going to be forced out into his Charizard, but I'm able to get the switch advantage, and I'm going to be able to go for the Dark Pulse and knock him out, so that's really good, though. So yeah, he's going to go to his Alolan Muck. His Charizard's gone, so now I could just first impression everything. Maybe except the Blacephalon, but I can just go for the Aqua Jet. But, yeah, so he's going to go for a Gunk Shot over here, and he's going to knock me out. I was hoping that I could maybe get a flinch, but unfortunately I don't. So I'm going to go into my Golisopod over here, and I'm just going to go for the first impression. I could have went for the Leech Life, though, but I wanted to just go for the first impression, just in case he went for the Shadow Sneak or something like that. So, I'm going to be able to finish off the Venusaur, and he's going to go to his Rotom. And over here was where I could have went and sacked my Zoroark, because Zoroark is pretty much useless at this point. I would have been able to see what he was going to go into, and I would have been able to switch appropriately. I would have gotten the switch advantage too, so it would have been nice. I'm going to go for the substitute, because the thing is, if I had went and sacked my Zoroark, I would have been able to go into my Golisopod and gone for the first impression, and I would have been able to go for the he would have been forced out of something. I would have just clicked first impression, and I would have hit any one of his Pokemon hard. So he's gonna go for the Flame Charge, and that's very bad for me, because now I have to sack something. I'm gonna sack my Zorg. He's gonna go for the Fire Blast over here. He's gonna knock out my Zorg, which is fine, but I do have him in range of where I can just go for the first impression and knock him out, even though I could have went for the Aqua Jet and knocked him out regardless. I just wanted to make sure. I wanted to, like, Life Orb stall him and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch out, and I'm going to go into my Whimsicott over here, and he's going to end up going for the Volt Switch, which is fine. He's going to end up going into his Blacephalon, and yeah, unfortunately he has the leftovers, so although it wouldn't have made much of a difference though, because he is faster than me. You'll see. He's going to finish me off with a Flamethrower. Now I can just go into my Golisopod and go for the Sucker Punch. Not Sucker Punch, I could go for the Aqua Jet and knock him out, because it is stab and everything, so yeah, because Blacephalon is pretty frail, and I could just go for the Aqua Jet, but he ends up living with a slither amount of HP, and he's going to be able to take me out with a Flamethrower. I'm pretty sure that was a low roll, but it was a pretty good battle. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a comment below, leave a like, and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys later.